Oh, hello. Take 3. Take 3. I'm trying to get away from the child. They're noisy. Why are they so noisy, even when they're ill? So, video number 3. How am I doing? So, is this called a vlog? I'm not sure if it's a vlog or not. So, what we've got is first video I had achieved 13 models, so I was ahead of schedule. The next video I did 18, which is cranking it out for a week. So again, ahead of schedule. So that took us to 18 plus 13 is that 31? Yeah, 31 I think. 31 models for the first 2 videos. So pretty much done the months by then. I could have taken the rest of the month off and just drunk beer, but I ran out of beer. So what have I done this? Well, I've done some prawns this month. This week. I'm not going to reshoot it just because of that mistake, because I'm going mad already. Okay, so I have started on this. Look at these. Oh. Really? Now? Can we please postpone World War 3 to another time? Okay, so I think I'm going to stop now. Let's hope. If there's a big white light, then it was nice knowing you all. And that was your 3-minute warning. Yes. Let me show you how one was painted. And in my box I had no instructions on how to make them. Luckily I'm a bit more sharper than a potato. So, yes, so here we are. So, I've completely lost my train of thought now. So there we are. So I'm doing these. I've painted one so far of these, the one with the shield and the axe, which I'll show you later. I thought it'd be a nice, simple, easy job to do. I decided to try and use things like sponges and stuff, and we'll go into that later. So yeah. So anyway, I painted up some more prawns and I painted up some mercenaries. Oh, and I'm just trying to get my head down now to get my books. So, what can I use them for? Well, I've got enough mercenaries and prawns now to hopefully do something like this. Exenos rampant. Nice, simple game to make forces for. Very mini agnostic. It does also mean it's quite easy to find opponents for, because they can use their Games Workshop. I don't mind Games Workshop, but you know, every time I say Games Workshop, it's just it's a local thing, maybe. This as well, 5 parsecs. I played this with a lovely gentleman who knew the rules very well. He was the games master and he led me through it, and it was actually quite enjoyable. It was quite nice. So hopefully I'm gonna get a chance to sort of play that. I keep thinking I need to make more miniatures and more terrain, but all I'm really doing is I'm just avoiding playing. I've got enough miniatures, I've got enough stuff painted. I should just play. So maybe I'll do a video of me playing this at some point, because apparently you can play by yourself. Sounds a bit rude. And where else have I got? I've got this Stargrave. I don't know if I like Stargrave. You either love Stargrave or you're like, and I'm on the, maybe I need to play it more. Maybe I need to sort of get into it. Yeah, so I think it's going to be more fun making a Stargrave force than a 5 parsecs force, because the 5 parsecs force is a great game. I love the background, I love the book, I love what it does. But the races are a bit too off-piste, so to speak. So like your lizard men have got wings. It's like, how many rangers have got lizard men with wings in? If they just had like lizard men with guns, it's like, that would be really easy. So it can be a bit of a challenge to sort of make forces for sometimes that go to the fluff of the book. But if I think I've got ADHD sometimes. If you can ignore the fluff of the book somewhat, then you're probably going to be absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll see. I might do some prawns. I might print some prawns later and put some wings on them. I might try and make some wings on, like just nick some wings off fairies or something, I don't know. and stick them on the prawns and then print them like that, and then use them as my fly lizardy people. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens and see what I can do. But yes, so I like to get things right. So anyway, with no further ado, I'm going to start showing you the models I've painted, and then we can do a little count up at the end and a little review. And I might talk about a couple of other games that we can use these models in that I haven't got books for, but PDFs. And point you in some directions of other stuff. Anyway, take care. Why don't you say take care? What am I doing? I keep forgetting. I was going to go straight into the other video to show you the toys. So, the prawns. Here we are. So, if you watched the last video, I had a few that were unarmed. They had nothing in their hands. So, this time what I did is when I printed some, is I gave some of them, I chopped a bit of paper clip and stuck it in their hands before painting. Some of them got guns. I had a few, again, legs that didn't print right. This was mostly due to how cold it got. It got to like -10. So very, very cold, and the printer really didn't like it. So yeah, bits of paper clip bent and put into shapes just to make it look like blunt weapons. Any noise in the background, I do apologise, it is my children. They're home today ill. This one here's got a shield. The shield was made from tin foil, just tin foil pushed into a shape and then glued on. This one here has got a bladed weapon that is made from a I think it's from a hobgrot plastic spear bit that wasn't used. And again, guns. Some of them, like I say, legs didn't quite print right, so a few were scrapped. But what I did is some of them had left legs missing and some had right legs missing. And so I was able to sort of combine legs in some gates to make an entire one. This one here, and I was taking off the supports, I broke his antennae off. And the same on this one here. So they lost their antennae, so I just got a bit of the tin foil and made a bit of cloth for them to wear. The shiny sheen is a fact of the cold weather on the matte varnish, unfortunately. But yeah, so I got those done. So I got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I did 6 before, so that's 17. That's probably more than enough. Next up, we have the mercenaries. So these were by Skillforge, like the prawns actually. So they're a good size as well, like compared to them, but so works well. Again, sorry about the sheen. So got a female in there, at least one. You can't tell if this is male or female because they've got helmets on. But yeah, so there's quite a few there. Feel like me a bit when I have a head shave. And yeah, so I did kind of a mix of all the same colours, kind of repeated in different ways mostly. Just so they fit together, but they're not, none of them are actually dressed identically, and that was the plan. So I got, I think it's 12 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 of them. So I've got 12 of them done. I gave them an urban basing, just sort of make them stand out a bit better if I'm doing a video, whilst he's got more of a sort of muddy basing. Then I did a bit of, I'm going to count these as a finished. So I finished these. These are some hobgrops. Definitely not my best painting, but I've got them done. And I think that was the important thing, is to get them. They're sat on my desk now for a week or two, just not getting anywhere fast. And I kind of lost all steam on them. So yeah. So I've got the hobgrops done. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of those. And then this one here, hopefully I can get this. I'm going to try. Very hard to get. Oh, the lighting at the moment is really harsh outside. It's the joys of winter sun. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and put some photos up later. Or go to my Instagram. Evil Bear Wargames painting. So yeah, this is the Chaos Warrior I did. This was bit more complicated than I was planned, but I painted the gold first. So I did the gold and then gave it, well, basically I sprayed it black, painted it gold, gave the gold a contrast of Gilliman, and then I filled in all the areas that I didn't want to be gold with black contrast. So painting over the gold, because I didn't paint it on very neatly, to be fair, the gold. Because sometimes you just miss bits when you paint the gold, so you just put it everywhere you think it might or should go. So I did that, and then I sponged on some silver with a sponging tool. I'll go to the sponging tool in a second. And then yeah, when that was done, I then gave it a non-wash, and then everything that wasn't going to be black or metallic, I painted with brown, which is the stage I got to so far with the rest of the clown. Where's my tool? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. This is my tool for sponging. So it's no brush. The brush protector bit plugged in the end. Biro pens are really good to use as well if you can get them. You can't get them here, but you can in England. And then yeah, so I can just basically just change out my sponge whenever I want. And yeah, simple, easy, and that's the actual. This is glued on to the end here. So yeah, so going back to my Chaos Warrior, this dude here is what's next, and I've got this one to the same stage. Yeah, and this one here to the same stage. Ah, no head. So no head. This is the head. I'm not very pleased with the head, I shall say. It's come out too dark. So, and I've also seen that there's a bit of a mould line on the side of the head. So what I might do is file the mould line off, give it a bit of a scrub. Oh, can't see anything. Then re-undercoat it white, and then bring it up from a white undercoat rather than a black undercoat, because it just came out too dark. There's this dude. Let's get me to focus for you. So he is rather big. I'll bring the Chaos Warrior next to him. So this is for Luna. Luna isn't this size, fear not. I printed this one at double size and put one a 15mm base, no 60mm base. So he's printed at double size, and then I've got to do one for the Russians as well. And I'm basically going to work these up. This one's not finished. I'm not classifying this as a finished model. And then work it up in between other jobs. And then get the same for the Russian one. And then the plan is to either have one per side, so kind of like just as a mascot to go with your cards when you're doing like a demo, or maybe do all three for each faction in this size, and then play it at double scale. So play it on a, rather than a 2x2, play it on a 4x4, and then obviously 2 inches equals 1 inch for measuring ranges. Just for like demo games really, so people can see what's going on. Yeah, it's also just a bit of a fun experiment really, just to see what it turns out like and how it is. I'm not sure I actually prefer, I think it's a lot of work painting models this size, to be fair. I think you get away with a lot more with your normal 28mm. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of chat, and I'm going to explain to you other games that I quite like and I think people should check out. So yes, let's go away from this and back to my family life. Okay, so having a quick count up afterwards, we've got 11 prawns, 12 mercs, 9 hobgoblins and 1 chaos warrior, giving me 33 minis for the last week, which is enough for the entire month. In fairness, the prawns and the mercs were actually quite easy wins. I did those two probably over the combination of 2 days, 2.5 days. I say days, evenings. very quick to do, very easy to do. So if you want, what I can do is I can do some more later on. And if you want a like how-to, then I can do a how-to. The prawns painting scheme, interestingly enough, very easy to do. I'm actually thinking about doing some Kroot like it. So we'll have to see. New Kroot that are coming. I love Kroot. Should I do a video on my Kroot? If you want me to do a video talk about Kroot, I can do Kroot. I can do Kroot all day long. I love Kroot. Yes, so anyway, so 33 minis. There was 13 the first week, 18 the second week, 33 the third week. It's going up, isn't it? I'm getting more done per week. I was only expecting to get 7 a week done. So 24th of January, 24 days this year, 64 models painted, which is pretty good. That's where I was hoping to be by the end of February. So it's looking good. I have run out of a few paints, which is going to be a bit of a problem. I have been scraping the bottom of the pot and using colours which aren't the colours I want to use to get around the problem. So we'll have to see. Other games I was talking about earlier I think people should check out for. So do a look around and ask around about some certain games. So again, well worth looking out for if you want a bit of fun with your mates and a bit of tongue-in-cheek and don't need many models. I think you need like 1 model each. Is Bangarang in the Glitterlands. In the Gutterlands. Check out a YouTuber called Bill Making Stuff. Great fun. Also, Dan Does is his twin brother who does. I say similar. It's not really similar. They're not even the same. They are very different, but they are kind of. If you like one, you'll probably like the other, I would say. So yeah, they are very twinish. It's like, is this the same person? Yeah. So anyway, Bangarang. Yep. So you can make. You've got like a junk bot generator. You can either download the rules for free and the junk bot generator for free. You'll find that on his Discord. Or you can buy the book, which is really colourful. Trust me, don't consider, I'll just download the book and print it. Because there's not, I don't think there's a printer cartridge big enough. So where am I going from there? Well, let's have a look through my thingy. Turnip 28. Oh, yes. Turnip, if you're like over the age of 40, you probably feel you're over the age of 30 now. I don't know. I've lost grip on reality. You love it. You love it. Absolutely love it. So that's all I'm going to say. You go and check it out yourself. Where's this other game system too? I can never remember the name of. So Space Station Zero. That's what it's called. Can I find it? No. Right. Space Station Zero. Yeah. 1-player game. Simple rules. Quite easy. Quite simple to set up a force for as well. Actually, it's actually really kind of. It promotes you to want to play. It's like, let's play. Let's go and play. So yeah, you don't need a huge area for it. You don't need a huge collection of models for it. And if you haven't got a huge collection of terrain, you can use things like some cardboard boxes or something, baked bean cans. Yeah, excellent. Well worth checking out. And yeah, again, something you'll enjoy. I'm trying to find this other game now. Space Station Zero. You got Modulorca. Patreon does lots of orcs. Basic orc world. It's not in any way Gorka Morka, okay? But if you like the idea of Gorka Morka, a game they called Barroom Brawl back in the day, then this is you. It's kind of, is it a necromunda of orcs? It's an orc skirmish game. Orcs versus orcs, basically. There are no humans. Lots of goblins. Lots of crazy mad stuff. Yes. Right, anyway, I've got to go because the doorbell's gone. So, until next week, keep following, keep liking, please ask questions, and I'll catch you again. Bye.